What's going on, everybody? Wait, that's not my intro. What's my intro? Good day, guys. That's Jackie John here, back with another episode of Fisherman's Diary. And today we are going to Wellington Point, or the surrounding area of Wellington Point. We're going to be fishing a fair bit. That was very cool. This dude just pulled out and is now doing 50. He's a ute driver too. Don't ute drivers have the ability to speed without getting caught? I thought that was the law, but so many of them do it. Shock and awe. Anyway, we're going to Wellington Point and the surrounding suburbs. We're going there to fish for an array of species. Blake and I had a fabled trip to Wellington Point, what was it, 2 years ago?
Something like that.
2 years ago, at around this time of year, I might add. I got a thing on Facebook for it not too long ago. It was like, this was a memory from however long ago. 2 years apparently. And we caught a lot of fish. A lot of fucking fish, didn't we? We caught like long toms and brim and flathead and wobbegong as well. We were just going off. Wellington Point was so fire, and since then, this one spot where we fish, we've not had any success at all. So hoping that it turns around today and hopefully we can have a bit of a win. There's a bunch of surrounding spots there. We've got the jetty that I think we'll probably get to later on at night. Honestly, all of this is so much like conjecture because I've fished at Wellington Point in winter before and I've come away with absolutely nothing. So yeah, hopefully you do see at least an episode tonight. We'll see how we go. Anything you'd like to add, Blake?
Let's get amongst it.
I've got one more thing I'd like to add. Let's play a game. First time I turn on the interior light wins. Ready? Hand on your knee. Ready? Set. Go.
Ah. Damn.
Yes.
It's really close.
I hate myself. You know, that's a fair call. Alright guys, we're nearly at our first spot. We do have to check the turbidity of the water with our instruments, and we also have to, it's a beautiful spot around here. Wellington Point really is gorgeous. The houses are all schmick, the people are a bit high strung, but they're nice enough. It really is a lovely spot to fish. We do need to check turbidity and make sure there aren't too many waves, otherwise this spot is deemed relatively unfishable. Here it is just in here. Let's get out and have a cheeky look-see and see what we can come up with here. Alright, so that is looking schmick right there, guys. I don't mind walking 150, 200 meters through mud to get to the water. To be fair, the water, oh fuck, I just realised what I did.
500 before
the tide was meant to be high, but that's because I looked for the tides in Wellington Point, and we're not in Wellington Point. Wellington Point is that way. We're in Birkdale, so the tides are totally different here. Not totally different, but different enough to deem this unfishable.
Nah, very good.
Shut up. How muddy is it? Kind of want to find out.
Oh, yeah.
It is very muddy. Alright, well I'm just gonna go and join the fish. Damn. That sucks. Well, what we could do is we could fish off there.
100 meters to even get to the deep water.
So yeah, I'm definitely glad we aborted that idea. Turbidity looks good. Alright, well this will be our first spot of the day, and we'll try here vigorously and hopefully catch a fish or two, and it should be some fun. Let's get in. There's a fish. Oh, and he spat me. Interesting start. Oh good. My man just comes to read his book in different locations, you know.
That's good, eh? Because your page is ain't enough look. Hey, when in the wind you can read the pages.
Half the time he's got the thing upside down, he's just trying to be smart.
No, why not? Fish yourself, mate, go this way, go that way.
There we go, stuck him that time, I think. Finally, just a couple. There's one. no shock there. Be a few of those. Brimbo. Hoping. Oh, like that. Oh, we missed him though. That was a much better feel though. Oh, yep, got him, fish on. Oh, he's not terrible. Let's go. There's the second one. What do we got here? Another brim, I would say. Where are ya? Here we go. Yeah, another brim. A few of them about, no shock there. We would like a decent one. That would be very nice. Oh, fuck's sakes. Alright, we're going back to the first spot we went to after what was... Well, we did catch 2 fish, so I mean, it's not a total failure, but it was expected. What wasn't expected was that wind picking up. That's not ideal. Hopefully the spot that we were originally at doesn't have that wind right now. This is a mess. This is feeling like a mess already. But I am really, really hoping that the next spot... I've ditched Blake, by the way. I'm just by myself now. Hey, oh shit, I thought I lost you. When I locked you in that toilet, you weren't coming out for sure.
Sorry,
Did you just eat the toilet door?
You have to try again, yeah.
Anyway, we got back to the first spot, which is like nowhere.
I think we just burned all our luck on that one trip.
Yeah, I think we did. It's too shallow there, as you can see, so we're going to a new spot. Don't know where, but we're going somewhere else. Holy shit. Where do you think? Do you reckon we try Tingalpa Creek, or do you reckon we try the Wellington Point Jetty? Jetty? Alright, we're going to go to Wellington Point Jetty and we're going to see if we can fish there. They give you a lot of false hope. In reality, if this were real, it would just have this fish. There's some brim around, boys. Maybe some brim. Anyway, we're on this fucking jetty now. I just don't, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like we're going to catch fish.
That's a loose man's.
So you reckon we're here for the fucking Fisherman? We're here for the long haul? We're going to get into this? Let's give it a crack. We're here for a crack, let's give it a crack. There comes a point in every fisherman's journey where he questions whether it's all worth it. And
Good thing so dramatic.
I mean, okay, Blake, over the past 3 days, I've fished in 8 different spots and I've caught 3 fish, 2 of them small brim. I'm not being dramatic, I'm being realistic. And that realism has caused me to genuinely ponder the longevity of this show and whether I even want to keep fishing at all, because this is doing my fucking head in. I want to be killed. I hate this so bad. There's just nothing. It's dead. All the fish are gone. It's too cold for them. They're all in the hoodie store or something. I don't know. But they're not here. Even my jokes are getting lame now. My once witty and cutting edge comedy is gone. There's just it's depressing. There's just no fish to be seen here. Fucking hell. Yeah, the blue sugar crab is the only one left, and then we're done. We can tick them all off. Here's a question: what the fuck do we do?
Just jump in. Go fish with the missing now.
There's only one spot left that could potentially work. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually filmed an episode here, so it doesn't exactly hold us in great stead. But rods are out. We're ready to go. Got some worm on that one, and we've got some pilchard on this one. And fingers crossed, at least one of them goes if we catch a decent fish. And I can die a happy man, because trust me, after today I will be dying. Straight away. I just sat down and Blake's like, oi! And bang, he was right, there's a fish on this one. Come on, baby. Fish do exist. This makes me immensely happy. It's not huge, it had a nice run. It's reasonably heavy actually. It's a decent fish, whatever it is. What a start. This was on the pilchard. Nothing's touched the worm yet. Jeez, this is an alright fish. What? Oh, okay. It's not the biggest fish. It got me in a bunch of shit. Hey, it's not a bad brim though. Oof. Yeah, that's a good sign, more than anything. Thank you. Please stop. Please stop. Please. More than anything, it's a good sign. It's not a bad fish. It's not a bad fish at all. Fish on again. Probably another brim, but at least we're catching fish. I could care less about the quality of them for the rest of the day. As long as we're catching a few fish, I'm a happy man. It's a good little fight too. Whatever this is. Oh, he's not bad. He's not a bad fish. Yep, another brim. Up he come. There we go. Yeah, not a horrible fish. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Come on. Ooh. Oh. You would have thought that would have been a hook up, surely. Yep, got him. Weighted that one perfectly. Another fish. Whew. That was a good strike. It's a real test because they bite so much. Oh, I think he's come off. Oh no, he's still there, still there. He's not very big, that one. Bit of a small fish that time. See that smoke there? You reckon that's from someone blowing up my car? Yeah? Shit, car machine broke. Looks like we're living here, guys. Looks like every episode from now on is going to be filmed from Tingalpa. Yeah, it's just small brim, you're right. But at least it's fish. I think I've... Oh no, he's still there. Yes. Wellington Point sure is a fickle mistress, wouldn't you say, Blake? It's important to get in amongst. That's another absolute,
That's an absolute
Goliath. It's important to get in amongst some failure every now and again because
it teaches you we don't get too cocky.
It teaches you to just not fish at Wellington Point or anywhere near it. No, honestly, it's not Wellington Point that's been the problem, guys. It's been winter. It's the fact that it's winter, the fact that it's cold. The fish, they slow their metabolism, they don't feed as much, the spots aren't as hot, it's harder to find a school rather, of feeding fish. Everything's just more difficult in winter, that's just how it is, unfortunately. Alright guys, we got 2 pieces of bait left before we're going. Sorry? You can throw those out. Yeah, they're just heads. What a very sore and sorry day of fishing this was. Very upsetting. But I mean, we came back, we persisted, and I guess this episode is just a standing refutation to anyone that says persistence does pay off, because it fucking doesn't.
I mean, it's not like you didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, we did catch some fish. I'm just upset because, like, I feel like I've wasted a day off, you know? I don't give a shit that you had fun. I didn't fucking come out here to have fun with you. I didn't come out here so you would have fun, you fuckhead. I could care less. I came out here to catch fish. I'm sorry, Blake. That was rude. Blake, I'd like to formally apologise. In the form of a hug.
A song.
A song, yeah. Blake, I never meant to hurt you. You big cinder block head, you fat fuck dumb cunt wanker. Just in my skull, if you wouldn't mind. That'd be the best place for it. Notice how I didn't flinch then.
I mean, I guess that means you know I wouldn't actually do it.
Oh.
Well, you just had a casual disregard here in mind.
Very much the first, the latter. Very much the latter. Alright guys, we're finishing the day with this fish. Here it is, the last fish of the day. What has been...
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, drum roll. for this one. It's actually the best fish of the day, which is good, at least. Oh, Jesus, look at him go.
He's a tough one.
He's a tough little fish.
I can see him though. Brilliant, brilliant.
He's flying, Brim. All right, and that is all she wrote, ladies and gents, for I'm really sad, but I shouldn't be. Like you said, still had a fun day. You know, it was what it was. And now, the good thing about calling it early is we don't have to suffer for too long. We don't have to prolong the pain, you know? We can go home now, watch a few movies, and it's all sweet. All right, let's go. We'll do an outro in the car.